Hello everybody, my name is Minh and I'm 13 years old. Firstly, I want to ask you this question. Do you watch football or do you play football? Okay, whatever your answer is, you need to listen to me today because I'm going to present you El Clasico, one of the most interesting and exciting football club match in the football world. My family is a huge fan of football and this inspired me a lot. I started to play football from when I was about 6 or 7 and I watched a lot of football games. Among the teams, I was impressed most by Real Madrid and Barcelona, and every year I'm very excited to watch them playing against each other in a game called El Clasico. Today I will go through the definition, history and some stats around the game. Firstly, the definition. What is El Clasico? El Clasico literally means the classic in Spanish, and this refers to any match between two fierce rivals, Real Madrid and Barcelona. According to BBC Sports, it's one of the most viewed annual sport events with about 400 million views a match. Do you know why did the two teams became in opposing political position? Madrid and Barcelona are the two largest cities in Spain, and this is the root of their rivalry. From the year 1936 to the year 1939, there was the Spanish Civil War between the two sides, nationalists and Republicans. The Republicans are mainly from Catalonia, where Barcelona is. However, after the war, the president of Real Madrid still accepted a nationalist way of governing, although Madrid is a Republican city, and the people of Barcelona were very angry with it. The two cities became in opposite political position. The history of El Clasico has seen two most controversial transfers. The first one of Alfredo Di Stefano, a Colombian player, and the second one of Luis Figo, a Portuguese player. The rivalry was intensified during the 1950s with the transfer of Alfredo Di Stefano from the club Millonarios in Colombia. When he was playing in Colombia, he impressed both teams, Madrid and Barcelona, so both teams want him to play for them. They argued, and the International Football Federation claimed that the two teams need to share him in alternate season. He will play for Madrid in 2 seasons and he will play for Barcelona in 2 seasons. However, the president of Barcelona was forced to resign by some evil guys, and this ended the contract with Stefano, so Stefano moved to Real Madrid definitely. In 2000, the presidential candidate at that time of Real Madrid, Florentino Perez, he offered the vice captain of Barcelona, Luis Figo, $2.4 million to sign an agreement that he need to play for Madrid if Perez win the election. And he need to pay Florentino Perez $30 million if he break the deal. The only way that Barcelona can stop him from moving to Real Madrid is to pay the $30 million one. However, somewhat happened, and the president of Barcelona didn't pay it. Florentino Perez won the election, so Figo moved to Real Madrid. On Figo's first return to Madrid, the banners of Judas, scum, mercenary was hung everywhere in the stadium, and people threw trash at him. Among the debris, there was a pig's head. In modern day, El Clasico has been called as the reenactment of the Civil War, with about 8 red cards in 7 matches. But people are wanting a more beautiful football, so players stop injuring each other. Let's move to the stats. The game is usually held at the home stadium of the two football clubs, Nou Camp of Barcelona and Santiago Bernabeu, the one of Real Madrid. The two teams have met each other 264 times with a total of 759 goals. The largest victory was the victory of Real on the 19th of June 1943. Real scored 11 goals and Barcelona was scored only one goal. In this presentation, I've told you about some definition, the history, and some stats around the game. I hope you found this information interesting, and I advise you to watch this game one day because it's very exciting. Thank you for your listening.